Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. I guarantee it. I can't wait for today. It's going to be a wonderful beginning to a fantastic weekend. Spend time with your families this weekend, friends. Hug them, love them. Just give them your attention. I tell you what, nothing would mean more to them, and I know that they would appreciate it and remember for years to come the time they get with you on special weekends like this. You know, it's yesterday I noticed that Tina Turner had passed away at the age of 83. And you know, when Prince passed away, and it was similar, there's a whole bulk of work that was never even released to the public that we will eventually get to understand and appreciate from Tina Turner as well. As you're going through your day-to-day and you're doing your work, do it to the best of your ability, and remember that what you do on a daily basis not only impacts you, but it impacts others as well. Okay, so like with somebody like Tina Turner, look at the impact she had on millions of people who depend on her music daily for its genuineness and, you know, and the goodness that it brings into their hearts and how much it makes them love and care. Just for having somebody that had a beautiful voice like that could just, you know, sing to our supercomputer and sing to our hearts and make us feel. And I know there's a lot of artists out there that do that, but there's only a few special ones like Tina Turner who are going to be impactful for generations to come. She was really an amazing person. She was a good person. She was charitable, kind, loving, and she'll be missed in this world. So I did want to just kind of speak about that, you know, condolences to her family, and I really hope that, you know, that everything works out and that they end up getting over their grief, because this is really impactful and it's going to be tough for a lot of people. But you know, when we reach circumstances like this in our lives where somebody we care about passes on, I can assure you this is not the end. In 1992, I was the longest clinically documented death case in America. I saw my dad. I can tell you right now that when this world ends for us, there is going to be another adventure for us. There's going to be time for us to reunite with those we love, and time for us to spend an eternity, hopefully, in getting to know them even better. And my father died when I was 9, so I never really got a chance to know him very well. So I'm looking forward to getting to better understand him as a spirit and as a knowledge point. It's just something I never really had in my life. I didn't have a father. I was adopted. And so when I passed on, the individual that I saw was my adoptive father, who had passed when I was 9. He was killed in a construction accident. So just one of those things. I'm just looking forward to having that time with him someday, and I know it's going to happen. It's already happened for me once, and I think that's probably, hopefully, where I'll go back to. It was a good place. And I'll talk about that again some other time. I know that folks have been asking me, what's it like, Doug, to be dead? What was it like being the longest clinically documented death case in America? All that. And I want to tell that story, but it's pretty emotional for me, and it takes a little bit longer than just a 10 to 15 minute video to get through it. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that story for another day. I saw yesterday about Tina Turner, and I got thinking about it, and I just kind of wanted to mention it, being somebody who has died myself. I sort of understand the subject a little bit, and I know it seems like when people lose somebody, I always feel pulled to them. I always feel like I should, you know, talk to them and say, hey, look, this isn't the end. We haven't really lost them. We still have the ability to reach out to people who have passed on. And I'm not speaking metaphysically or things like that. I'm just speaking more so we carry them here and we carry them here, okay? And someday we're going to get to be reunited with them, and it's going to be such a wonderful experience. I'm not afraid to die, but I'm also not really wanting to. I have a great life here and a spouse and children, and I see the value that God put in my life here, and I want to enjoy that as much as I possibly can. And then when the time comes, I'll move on, and hey, maybe I'll be listening to some great Tina Turner music or spending time with my father. But I know that someday I will continue, and so will you. But while we're here on earth and we're living this life, let's live it to the best potential we possibly can. Let's make today the best day of our lives. Let's spend a fantastic weekend with family. Let's build some memories, play some board games. You know, a lot of times these weekends are symbolized by, hey, let's go see how much we can drink and party and get crazy. I'm going to recommend that you try to do something different this holiday weekend. This holiday weekend, how about just hang out, play some board games, spend some restful time with your family, clear your mind, allow your supercomputer to power down and calm down a little bit, and just have a nice restful weekend. It'll make all the difference for you next week. Don't forget, even though we're having a weekend and it's a holiday weekend, wake up every morning, try to come up with 20 ideas that you can take advantage of or actions that you can take over the next 24 hours to continue to move towards your goal. Because you never know. Your goal might just be right around the corner. You may wake up tomorrow morning, that phone call you've been waiting for happens. Whatever it is you want or desire in your life just comes to fruition. And, I told the story yesterday about the miner in Colorado that had sold all of his farm equipment to mine in Colorado, found a very nice vein of gold, made a little bit of money. The vein of gold ran out. He quit, sold to another gentleman who hired an engineer to come in, and the engineer told the new owner, 3 feet away from where we are right now is another gold strike. Another gold vein begins there. Ended up being the largest gold strike in the history of the Rocky Mountains, in the history of Colorado. So 3 feet away, that's all that gentleman was when he gave up. Don't quit when you're only just a few moments away from achieving your goal. You have absolutely no idea what needs to occur around you in order for you to have your dreams or desires come to fruition. So don't give up. Just believe it's right around the corner, because it is. And you're going to get it. And you're going to be so happy. And you're going to have a wonderful life. Today is going to be the best day of your life. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not quitting over the weekend. I want to come back and talk to you about some new things. There was a fantastic story that I read earlier this morning. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I tell you what, handicapped people are so cool. Wait till you hear the story tomorrow. It's fantastic. A gentleman has accomplished something that medical science said was impossible. Everybody who had done this type of activity said it couldn't be done. And yesterday, he accomplished it. And I'm going to talk about it, and I'm really pumped and excited about it. I also have a friend that sent me a really heartfelt note that I'm going to talk about on Sunday. Just talking about his progress and working towards goals. He's really, really changing, and things are happening for him, I think maybe a little bit quicker than he thought. But I'm telling you what, do what I recommend. Follow through. Don't quit. Continue to read your goal card, get away from negative situations, stay positive, and you're going to have a fantastic weekend. Friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.